Hello everyone and welcome back to the Osteo and Physio YouTube channel. Today we are continuing with our performing arts series, and today's video is all about strengthening and stability for dancers. So the most common injuries that we see, if it's due to instability when people are performing, is any kind of laxity or mobility around the feet and the ankles. So what we're going to be looking at today is how to strengthen all of those muscles, improve your overall proprioception, so your balance around your ankles, so that when you are performing, the likelihood of triggering possibly a sprain or an injury is significantly less and you feel a lot stronger when you are dancing. So the first strengthening exercise is looking at resisted plantar flexion. So this is targeting your gastrocnemius muscle, your calf muscle at the back. The reason why we want to add this in as well as stretching is if you can increase the stability of all of the muscles and the power of all the muscles around the joint, you're less likely to put pressure on the joint, you can dance for longer, so your overall progressive strength is a lot better, and also just adds overall stability. So we're adding a TheraBand here where you're pushing the foot down for 10 to 15 reps. You're then going to pull the band slightly out to one side at an angle, and you're going to try and turn your foot inwards. So this is activating through inversion. So this is typically targeting your tibialis anterior muscle, and again you want to aim for 10 to 15 reps. Same the opposite side, you're going to pull the band the opposite way and looking at resisted eversion, so working for your perineal muscles around the side, the outer part of the leg, for that added resistance and stability when using the ankle. I'm using a glute band here, so it's a circle band because I find it's a lot better because it's a lot stronger, so I can add more resistance, but whatever feels right for you, and again you can get these off Amazon really easy. We next want to do resisted dorsiflexion. So on the side that you're targeting, you're going to bend the knee slightly, other leg out straight, and then you're going to pull the foot up towards the knee, hold for a second and then relax. So this whole routine working 360 around the ankle is absolutely fantastic, adding it in maybe once or twice per week when training. We're then looking at more of the intrinsic muscles of the feet and a little bit more stability now. So starting off with curling the toes. So this is a great way to start to improve and increase the arches of the feet. So adding in that intrinsic movement. And then we want to start to have a look at raising through the calf muscles bilaterally. So bilateral calf raises. So again, look at your stability when you're doing this. Really home in on how your ankles feel. If it's wobbling all around the place, and obviously absolutely perfect that we're doing the strengthening, but you want that lovely control because it means that when you are dancing, you're less likely to have that excessive movement. You've got more control around the ankles. My next one is probably one of my favourite exercises. It's actually a lot trickier than you think. Is you've got to try and pick up the tea towel. So you're using the tiny muscles of your feet to pick this up, which is great for that arch support as well as that overall balance and stability. And you're aiming to do this for about 10 to 15 times. You want to aim to lift the tea towel up, so you can lift it up higher if you want. The flatter the tea towel is, the more difficult this challenge is. So you want to adapt it to what's right for you. Next we want to move on to unilateral, so one-sided calf raises. So as you'll see with all of these, we go from more control to really testing the body with these unilateral stuff. So again, if your ankle's really controlled, you're not wobbling all over the place when you're doing bilateral calf raises, we can give the unilateral calf raises a go, aiming between 10 to 15 reps on each side. So again, with all of this strengthening routine, add it into your normal training routine, make it easy, layer it with other habits that you already do to make it sustainable. The final thing that we put in here is a unilateral balance. So I'm doing this where I'm standing up straight. Obviously if you're a dancer, and this is incredibly easy holding it for 30 seconds, try tipping your body weight forward so you're moving your centre of gravity, and see if that increases the challenge on this exercise, and again adding it into your normal routine.